Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup for the M4A1 carbine here in Modern Warfare. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare best class setup video here on the channel. And yeah, of course for today's video, what I am going to be doing is a best class setup as well as a weapon guide for the M4A1. Now that's the thing, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, for this one, I am going to be doing something a little bit different, being that for the first half of the video, I am just going to be doing a commentary discussing the class setup, then I will be moving over to a live commentary of me using it. So with that said, of course, if you guys are new to my channel and you don't know what I am going to be covering in today's video, and that's right at the beginning, I am going to be discussing the weapon that I will be doing a best class setup on, and in this case, that's of course going to be the M4A1. Then I will be moving over to the class setup, and of course, before I end off the video, I am going to be doing a live commentary where I use the class setup live. So with that said, if you guys want to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Modern Warfare content. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into the commentary. And alright, so to kick off this video, let's talk a little bit about the M4A1. Now that's the thing, interestingly enough, this particular weapon was requested by you guys, where you said you want to see an M4A1 best class setup. So of course, talking a little bit about the weapon, unfortunately, the M4A1 is easily the most overused assault rifle in the game, and that's just because the weapon is so good. Of course, every single Call of Duty game has that one weapon that everyone uses, and of course in Modern Warfare that is the M4, however in Infinite Warfare that was the NV4, Call of Duty World War II was the STG-44 as well as the PPSH-41, and going all the way back to Modern Warfare 3, the overused weapon of that game was the MP7 as well as the ACR 6.8. Interestingly enough, it is one of the first ever assault rifles that you unlock in the game, so that means essentially as soon as you get Modern Warfare, you can immediately start using this weapon. But that's besides the point. Talking a little bit about the attributes of the weapon, and as the M4 is kind of a jack of all trades weapon. The damage is quite good, the fire rate is a little bit above average, as well as the recoil is quite good, so it really doesn't matter if you're trying to take out opponents at close range, medium range, or long range, you can perform very well with the M4A1. And I have to admit, over the life cycle of Modern Warfare, I've made quite a few best class setups for the M4A1, however this one that I am going to be showcasing in today's video is easily my favorite as of right now. So with that said, as you guys can see over here, this is a class setup. Now doing a brief rundown, for my primary weapon, I will be using the purest variation of the M4A1, and in the current state of Modern Warfare, chances are you have this particular variant because it is a free variant that you get at tier 5 of the season 1 battle pass. So yeah, with that said, moving over to our secondary, we will be using the standard variation of the Desert Eagle. For our perk setup, we are going to be using Scavenger, Hardline, as well as Battle Hardened. Then our lethal is going to be C4, as well as our tactical, it's going to be Stim Shot. So with that said, now let's talk about the attachments that I will be running on my M4. For our first one, we will be using the Corvus Custom Marksman Barrel, which is going to be increasing the damage range, bullet velocity, as well as recoil control, only for a slight downside of aim down sight speed as well as movement speed. For our second one, we are going to be using the Forge Tac CQS stock, which is the default stock on this particular variant of the M4. For our third one, we will be using the Stifle Grip Tape, which is going to be increasing the aim down sight speed as well as the sprint to fire speed. Our fourth one is going to be the 50 round magazine, which is simply going to be bumping up the magazine size from 30 rounds to 50 rounds, which is extremely useful because with the 50 round magazine, you can take out quite a few opponents at a time without having to reload. And of course, for our final attachment, we will be using the Commando Foregrip, which is going to be increasing the recoil stabilization as well as aiming stability. And also, last but not least, I will be using gold camo, which in my opinion looks really cool on the M4A1. So yeah guys, that's of course going to be it for the create a class portion of this video, and now I will be moving over to a live commentary of me using this class setup live in Modern Warfare. So yeah, with that said, enjoy the live commentary. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time, we will be playing a standard match of Hardpoint here on Shoot House 24/7. Now, if you guys didn't already know, a little bit earlier today, at the time me making this video, there was a little update in Modern Warfare that replaced the Shipment 24/7 playlist. And wait a second. Alright, took out that person with a headshot, and looks like they're all going to be over here. Alright, took him out. And let's call on this person a radar. Alright, we have a pretty solid start so far. However, right now I'm not completely sure where the enemies are gonna be, so we do have to keep that in mind. So yes, unfortunately, the Shipment 24/7 playlist is not live in Modern Warfare anymore. However, luckily enough, it was replaced with the Shoot House 24/7 playlist, which isn't really too bad, being that personally I enjoy both of the maps, so honestly, if I had it my way, Alright, check him out with a headshot. There would be two playlists, a shoot house 24/7 as well as a shipment 24/7. However, I doubt that that will happen. And we absolutely lasered that person. But who knows?
Got a personal radar drone ready for it. Get ready.
Alright, I think they're all gonna be mid-map for a minute. I took one out. No, so let's call on this personal radar. And of course, the hard point's gonna be on the right side of the map over here. So it's very possible that they are gonna be in that building. Alright, were there more people over here? Not gonna lie, that was actually really good. So yeah guys, that's gonna effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss an upload from me. So yeah, that's of course gonna be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.